Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Crypto Take over here, coming back with another Bitcoin cryptocurrency video for you today. We're taking a look at two news articles, jumping over on into the charts, and then seeing what's going on with the Bitcoin price action. Bitcoin's sitting right at about $51,700, so right underneath that $52,000 area. We probably will be having a bounce here shortly. But in today's news, we are taking a look at NVidia announcing a new graphics card mining straight for Ethereum. I do know that Ethereum is going to be moving to proof of stake here in the near-term future, but I guess NVIDIA decided to announce a new graphics card to mine Ethereum until we move to that proof of stake mechanism with mainnet 2.0. And I'm not too sure when that is supposed to be launched. I know that it has been talked about for several years now, but maybe we can hope for that going on into the rest of 2021. We'll see what's going on. But Ethereum's price continues to pump. Ethereum currently looking for $2,000 too as well. And then we have Bill Gates in the news, kind of in a weird we don't really hear too much news about Bill Gates and cryptocurrency, but apparently he's quote unquote neutral on Bitcoin. But more than likely, he is accumulating Bitcoin in the background, just like we know a lot of these billionaires are doing. So kind of awkwardly weird to say that he's neutral on it when he's one of the #1 tech leaders in the industry. And we definitely know where this is going. But more than likely, he already has his hands on loads of Bitcoin. He's just basically one of those people that likes to show a front whenever they know that there is a definitely move inside of the space when it comes to finances and assets too as well. So let's go ahead and cue that intro, get started, and we'll jump over into the charts here in a second. All right, folks, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that way y'all can be updated every single video that we make on this channel each and every single day as the crypto markets continue to rally and as we continue into our bull run of 2021. Okay, and NVIDIA announces the chip designs for mining Ethereum as the cryptocurrency hits record highs. So yeah, NVIDIA announced on Thursday that it will release a new series of semiconductors specifically for mining ETH and a cryptocurrency. The new type of chip is called CMP, a cryptocurrency mining processor. And Ether hit a record high on Thursday, up over 160% year to date. NVIDIA on Thursday announced it will release a new series of semiconductors specifically for mining Ether, the second largest digital currency. The new chip is called CMP, cryptocurrency mining processor. The first cards will go on sale in March. As an NVIDIA spokesperson said, Ether mining is a process in which computers solve complicated math programs to help Ethereum cryptocurrency network run. In exchange, miners get Ether, the digital coin that runs the Ethereum network. Ether hit a record high on Thursday, up over 160% year to date to over $1,900. Ether's mining algorithms run best on graphics cards, which is the kind of chip that NVIDIA is known for. Miners often buy several graphics cards and put them in a single machine to maximize their return. Last fall, NVIDIA released a new series of graphics cards marketed at PC gamers that have been consistently sold out. The semiconductors industry is also facing a shortage across the board. Yeah, so now that they're actually labeling these graphics cards as best for mining cryptocurrency, you'll probably see a lot of the cryptocurrency enthusiasts buy these cards instead of buying the other RTXs or whatever NVIDIA was releasing at the time, because there was a big shortage on some of those graphics cards because a lot of cryptocurrency miners were buying them and the gamers were pretty much just left in the water. And so, it definitely just shows that NVIDIA is starting to recognize the adoption of cryptocurrency, but also how the hardware is going to be implemented for a lot of these cryptocurrencies too, and accommodate to those cryptocurrency enthusiasts. Tuesday announcement suggests that at least some of the demand for NVIDIA's chips came from cryptocurrency miners, not just gamers. CMP products, which don't do graphics, are sold through authorized partners and optimized for best mining performances and efficiency. NVIDIA said that the latest chip in its gaming graphics card series, the RTX 3060, would be modified when it's released later this year, so it won't mine Ether effectively. Cards that have already been sold, like the RTX 3070 or RTX 3080, do not have the same limitations that NVIDIA representative said. So yeah, I guess there's a new RTX that's going to be specifically for gaming, not for mining cryptocurrency. RTX 360 software drivers are designed to detect specific attributes of the Ethereum cryptocurrency mining algorithm and limit the hash rate or cryptocurrency mining efficiency around 50%. Okay, said the host. Graphics cards were first developed to enable high definition computer graphics, and then they're increasingly essential for new technologies like artificial intelligence. The usefulness of and mining Ether isn't new either. In 2017, NVIDIA said it had hundreds of millions of dollars per quarter selling chips to cryptocurrency miners. Cryptocurrency and blockchain is here to stay. The market need for it's going to grow, and over time it will become quite large, NVIDIA CEO said. That was back in 2017. So obviously they're starting to see that adoption take place even more now. PC gaming is growing strongly. Consumer spending on PC gaming hardware is up to 62% in 2020, according to NDP group estimate. A graphics card is often the most expensive part of the PC or gaming PC. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot more. Obviously AMD is probably going to be next to adopt maybe the cryptocurrency mining graphics cards too as well. But it's cool that NVIDIA has taken the approach to know that this is where the market is headed to. You're having your gamers and you're having your hardware PC enthusiasts that are wanting to mine cryptocurrency and use those graphics cards. So I'll be interested to see the CMP graphics card that they're going to release for specifically Ethereum, and see how that's going to correlate with maybe the price of it, and then also with Ethereum price continuing to skyrocket too as well. All right, folks, let's take a look at our next article here. We got Bill Gates in the news. I don't know what he's doing in the news, man. You know what kind of thumbnail this is going to be already. So obviously him with his little smirk on his face as he probably collects Bitcoin in the background, but telling you straight to his face that he's quote unquote neutral on it as he continues to probably buy up more Bitcoin in the background. Gates previously criticized cryptocurrencies and said he shorted Bitcoin if there was an easy way to do it. So obviously, they're going to have their own opinion about this, folks. And I think that it just goes to show, I don't own Bitcoin. I'm not sure Bitcoin, says Bill Gates. I don't think moving money into more digital form is getting transaction costs down. That's something Gates Foundation does in developing countries. I don't know, man. This guy's, we could watch the interview here and see what it says.
I also asked Gates where he lands on the topic we talk about virtually every day on this program, Bitcoin. How he thinks about the cryptocurrency in the context of climate change, seeing as how Bitcoin takes enormous amounts of energy to digitally mine.
I don't own Bitcoin. I'm not short Bitcoin. So I've taken a neutral view. I do think, moving money into a more digital form and getting transaction costs down, that's something the Gates Foundation does in developing countries. But there we do it so that you can reverse the transactions, so you have total visibility of who's doing what. So it's not about tax avoidance or illegal activity. But Bitcoin can go up and down, just based on the mania or whatever the views are. And I don't have a way of predicting how that will progress.
I also asked Gates where he lands on the topic we talk about virtually every day on this program, Bitcoin.
All right, folks. And so, there you're kind of seeing, hopefully the volume was good for you on there. But, you're kind of just seeing how, these guys just are, they're not on the bandwagon because they've probably been told to not jump on this bandwagon from, their higher ups more than likely. That's what I'm thinking, is that they know that this is going to be the wave of the future, but slowly and steadily they're just in denial, but making other people feel in denial about it. But they know the overall agenda, and they know that digital currency is the wave of the future, right? So it just bogs me down, man, to see these people straight up. I mean, I guess what they're being told, and the way I see it is that the way that Elon Musk approached his liking of Bitcoin and digital currency whenever he was interviewed for his AMA about Tesla through, I think, Clubhouse, is that they are very careful about what they say to not drive these markets up too much more. Because let's say Bill Gates did come out and say, hey guys, I love Bitcoin, I am bullish on Bitcoin, and you would see these markets just go absolutely ballistic. And so they're obviously being very careful about what they say to not drive these markets up more than they already are. But steadily, they are definitely accumulating in the background. So just be aware of that. Bill Gates said that he's neutral view on Bitcoin, but doesn't recognize the importance of bringing down the cost of moving money. In an interview, said, "I don't own Bitcoin, but I'm not short Bitcoin." The Microsoft co-founder said that the digitizing money and bringing down transaction costs is something that Gates Foundation does in developing countries. So he's already doing this. He basically just said that right there, that the use of Bitcoin is he gets it. He gets the use of it, but he's doing this with other digital currencies. So maybe he's planning to release his own digital currency in the future. That could be something that he's absolutely doing. The foundation takes a focus on reversing changes and adding greater transparency rather than protecting anonymity, he said. Gates further pointed to the volatility Bitcoin driven by mania and the difficulty of predicting how prices will progress. Yeah, and so, he's being very careful about what he says. If he was to say, I love Bitcoin, I own Bitcoin, I've been buying Bitcoin since 2017, these prices, things would go through the absolute roof. So I think that they have to be very careful about what they say. He previously said in May of 2018 that he would short Bitcoin if there was an easy way to do it, and that there's easy ways to do it. I don't know why he's not doing it. If he's not doing it, then that means he's probably buying Bitcoin, and that he'd given Bitcoin a birthday present but sold it shortly after. And so I highly doubt this. I don't believe that at all. Crypto enthusiasts were less than happy during 2018 Reddit AMA when Gates claimed the anonymity of cryptocurrency had caused deaths in a fairly direct way. I'm not too sure what that means exactly. Enthusiasts were less happy during 2018 Reddit AMA when Gates claimed that anonymity of cryptocurrency had caused. I don't get that at all. These guys are just heavy lying manipulators to your face, guys. They're definitely accumulating in the background. There's no doubt about it. They just have to be really careful about what they say, to make sure that they don't drive the prices up any higher than they already are, and while they're steadily accumulating in the background. So, all right, folks, we've already seen what Michael Saylor has to say about these companies that are ready to get into Bitcoin. He had over 2,200 large companies in his Zoom MicroStrategies meeting when it came to the Bitcoin strategy book that he was giving to everyone. So we know that these companies are interested in it, folks, and don't let these people drive you away from Bitcoin, because we know that they're accumulating in the background. So, folks, let's go ahead and jump on over here into the charts and see what's happening. All right, folks, so we had this push back up above our 21 EMA, and now we're looking to probably find a little bit of a bounce here. It does look like we are seeing a little bit of rejection here on the 2-hour EMA. We did get our green dot, but it looks like we are starting to Christmas tree pattern out here for the most part. So let's see what we can do if we start to zoom out on these higher time frames, taking a look at the 4-hour time frame, folks. And Bitcoin's sitting right now underneath $52,000, so we're definitely waiting for somewhat of a bounce here to continue our rally to the upside. But let's see what's going to happen here. Money flow on the 4-hour still looks relatively good, holding nice support above the 21 EMA. 21 EMA on the 4-hour sitting right at about $50,000. So if we are to come back down and retest that $50,000 area or so, we could definitely see a bounce. But as you can see here, if I wasn't zoomed in, the 21 EMA is holding nice support here on our Bitcoin price action. So our 4-hour chart, let's keep zooming out here. 6-hour chart, we're definitely looking for another bounce here, possibly a nice move to the upside. Green dot, we probably want to see a green dot here on the 6-hour. So maybe a move back down to $50,000 or so, and then maybe expecting more of a price rally from there. We do have a green dot on the 1-day chart here. So if you're looking down here at Market Cipher B, we're gonna wait for this to confirm for us. If we get the confirmation, we're definitely looking for a move higher. Money flow still looks really, really good here on the daily chart too as well. It looks like we're going to start making another wave back to the upside here with the money flow. So yeah, definitely looking for $53,000 or so for Bitcoin as it continues up a little bit higher. Keep a close eye on these charts, folks. It's going to be probably some crazy volatility for us here in the near-term future. We've seen the dominance start to drop off here. Looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart, dominance has started to fall off just a tad bit. Taking a look at the 8-hour time frame, money flow is in a steady recovery though. So if we're looking at Cipher B, we can also see money flow starting to move back to the upside here. So folks, don't forget, if y'all are brand new to this channel, we use the Market Cipher indicator by CryptoFace alongside with the TI sequential by Tonebase and the market guide buy and sell signals. If you want to pick up the the market Cipher package indicator. There's a link in the description box below. So shout out to CryptoFace. He's been a great supporter of this channel as we continue to make videos each and every single day. But yeah, we're still seeing this trend line resistance right above head. So we created a new trend line pattern for us, and now we just want to break up above this. But it does look like we could come back down and retest possibly that 60% area or so. So I'd look for a retest back down there, and then maybe a move back to the upside. Taking a look at the daily chart, let's see what's going on here. Daily chart. Also kind of looking for a little bit of rejection here on back to the downside. So that means that altcoins are getting ready to pump, folks. So let's take a look at Ethereum, see what's happening over here with ETH. And then we'll take a look at the dollar index value. And ETH is on its way up to 2K, folks. ETH is on its way up to 2K, finding some nice trend line support here on the Ethereum candles here on the daily chart. And then also we are seeing a green dot on the daily chart here too as well. So we'll have to see exactly how this wants to play out. But I do think that 2K ETH is ready to ready to be right around the corner for us here in the near term future. So keep a close eye on that. And last but not least, folks, we'll take a look at the fiat charts and see how the dollar is doing here. Taking a look at the daily chart, let's zoom out here. Getting a nice little bouncy bounce here on the daily chart. We do have a green dot here on market Cipher B as well. This green dot could send us back up a little bit higher, so we'll keep a close eye on this too as well. Maybe wanting to come back up and retest about this 50% level of our previous test at this 100 EMA on the daily chart. So maybe looking for a bounce up to the 51 cent area when it comes to the dollar index. So 51 or 91 cents possibly for the dollar index as we getting a somewhat of a little bit of a recovery here on the dollar index. But if we start to zoom out even more on these higher time frames, we're still looking for a little bit of a bearish case scenario. So what I'm thinking is the dollar index is probably going to recover, get rejected at the zero pivot point with our money flow once again, just like we've seen it back over here, get rejected at that zero pivot point with our money flow and continue further down. So maybe a little bit of a recovery coming in, but at the same time looking for possible rejection at that 100 EMA, just like we got rejection here at the 100 EMA a couple of different times as well. And then so we could come back up and retest the 100 EMA maybe for a little bit of a double topping out pattern, and then get continued further to the downside. That looks like what's going to happen here, folks. So be prepared for that. But Bitcoin could be trending sideways. I'm looking for alts to continue to pump for the most part. And we're definitely keeping a close eye on what alts we're getting into. So if you want to join us over in our private trading group, come over there, join us. I just put up all the alts, like a portfolio list of all the alts that we're trading and all the alts that we're in dollar cost averaging to each and every single day. So if you want to join us over there, feel free to join us. Thanks for tuning in today, folks, and get ready, because I think that 2021 is going to be the year. Actually, well, it is the year of the bull, but the actual bull run for cryptocurrency is happening right in front of our eyes, folks. So be prepared for that. Be ready to take the profits when you feel is necessary, and we'll keep you up to date on here each and every single day. So with that being said, folks, I'll see you on the next one. CTO signing out. Peace.